know there's another Eric Strauss?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
He's a Drake song.
Hi, friends. That's Eric here. I'm talking with people. I want to respond to a couple comments here. Alright, first of all, Mega Bro, you should declare a new union dichotomy. The personal versus collective dichotomy. You can talk about personal versus collective unconscious, but you didn't create cognitive functions for it. What are you trying to create a set of personal versus collective cognitive functions? That's not true. That's a failure to understand objectivity and subjectivity. At another point, he said, I may have deleted this function, but he said something along the lines of, oh, here it is. A thing in your head is not an object, the term is a subject. When you think you are not manipulating objects, internal thinking manipulates subjects. Incorrect. What I mean by an object is row, row, row your boat is not me. So if I say I like the song row, row, row your boat, it's an object insofar as it is something that multiple people can refer to that is outside of all of them. Okay? It's a song I'm singing maybe in my head. I can sing it in my head, but it is an object for the purposes of discussion, right? So things are, I mean, grammatically, it's an object. If I say, he sang the song Row, Row, Row Your Boat, it's a direct object. But more importantly, it's a thing with a set identity and clearly defined boundaries that is outside of myself that multiple people can agree on. That's what that is. That's the song Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Okay? So the thing is, when we're talking about objective, I don't have to be in any normal usage of the word objective or subjective, I don't have to be talking about physical objects to be objective, right? I could say, Julie looked sad yesterday. Now, I'm talking about Julie's facial expression, and I'm talking about emotions and things that are inside of people only, right? You say, well, but you're not talking about something inside of yourself. But I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking. I'm giving a reason why Julie looks sad. You say that's subjective because I'm thinking it, then everything's subjective. There's nothing that we're talking about that is in my universe that I'm not thinking about, right? So everything's subjective then. It's not a personal collective thing. It's a matter of, does the thing exist in the world for multiple people to know about and talk about in a way that is independent of themselves? Can they remove the individual from the equation and behave as though the necessary observer is not necessary to understand the nature of the thing being observed? That's what we pretend all the time when we turn things into symbols of themselves. Okay, this is not what you're saying at all. It's not personal versus collective. It's objective versus subjective. And the reason is because things that are objective refer to things that we can both look at or agree what the boundaries or definition of them are. And things that are subjective are things that only I, the subject, have access to. Okay? That's perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Yeah. All right. I want to also respond to we go to Knee Love. We go to Any Love. Also, what is the critique of your definition of FE? I'm curious. I don't know how to answer that. I don't have a critique of the definition of FE, of anyone's definition of FE particularly. I seem to be getting frustrated, not rectified. I was getting frustrated. I think you mean so much resistance because you do not hear other people out. Yes, they are not critiquing your definitions. Well, but explain it to them calmly and make a world of difference. Well, okay, fine. But it's not that they're not critiquing my definitions well. It's that they're trying to critique my case in bullshit ways. The definition Eric presents is not aware of MBTI universe sociology. It is in harmony with MBTI and sociology, but its terminology is different. It doesn't differ to MBTI. It doesn't attack the IE dichotomy. It's not fixing anything but the understanding. Eric's definition uses better terminology and helps to improve the reader's understanding of each function. That's all. I agree with that statement there. I'm not trying to. Thank you. We go to any low. Yes, it's consistent with how people have already used the definition. I prefer it to Young's. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that title has caused every problem. Well, possibly. And am I the only one who says who agrees that you've been consistent throughout? You're the only one fighting. You're the only one arguing that point. Let's do it that way. So, okay, so XZ says this crazy nonsense. Exactly. The definition of an object is a material thing that can be seen and touched, and a subject is the thing that is being discussed, described, or dealt with. Okay, that you're saying the subject of a conversation, like a topic. You're using subject like the word topic. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, anyway, um, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching.